What's going on, everybody? JayeDeBlack here. I want to talk about this video that I saw. The link to the video will be in the description box. It's about these two particular females. One is a McDonald's employee and the other is a customer. And apparently the smaller female was disgruntled because she wanted to, I guess, get free soda, and the McDonald's employee shut the machine down. And they begin arguing, and next thing you know, the smaller female threw a drink in the face of the particular female who works at McDonald's. And I believe she threw a tray at her as well, and they begin brawling. Now, this was a mismatch from the get-go. That's why this chick continuously was throwing things, okay? And what people got to understand is that, certain places you go as restaurants, they're going to make sure that you're not getting nothing for free. Now I believe that particular employee probably had a bad day, because why would you shut down a whole machine, unless you had prior incident with that particular female. But it just seemed like that day she wasn't going to let anybody get over on her. Apparently her and this female who just wouldn't let the whole thing go. I mean, she's getting literally thrown around and pounded on by a woman who's a couple of inches taller than her and a couple more wider than her. And she is still trying to fight this female. I mean, she's getting thrown around, punched around, but she's going back for more. You can tell she's been in a lot of fights. Doesn't mean she's won a lot of them, but she's been in a lot of them, okay? And she just would not give up. And she continues to throw things at this girl, And then finally the people who work there are breaking it up. And then the customer, she goes and starts fighting the other female employee, and the female employee starts beating up on her, and then that she didn't get enough of that. Then she comes back trying to pick up something and throw it at the girl again, and she continued to argue. It's clear that chicks like this are probably the ones who like being in dysfunctional relationships. They're the types to always be in domestic disputes with their boyfriends or whatnot, because they just don't know when to give up. They just don't know when to take an L and move on. This female could not take an L. She continuously wanted to fight, even though there was no way she was gonna. This was a mismatch, okay? Now, the particular employee, the female, she looked like she's Samoan, because Samoan chicks are just a lot bigger than other chicks. I don't know what it is. They just look like they're bigger than other chicks. But you trying to fight a chick who's way bigger than you, taller than you, big, wider than you, very wide, and you're still trying to fight this chick. It's like you don't know when to give up. You lost. You're getting tossed around. You're getting pounded on, not by one employee, but two, because you're trying to fight the other employee, and then the other employee starts beating up on you, and you're still trying to throw things and fight. But this would be the same type of female. She gets smacked by a dude, she's calling the police. Don't know when to keep your hands to yourself, okay? But because you wanted to get free soda, you want to throw drinks in people's faces and throw, stuff at people and don't think they're going to react to you. Now, I will say this, though. That girl kept her job. I don't know how, but she kept her job. Maybe she's cool with the manager. Really cool. This type of incident, I guess they didn't feel like she was at fault, but she has to control her emotions too. And one of the things that got her to fight this woman, it wasn't really the drink being thrown at her. It was the fact that the chick talked about her mama. So you're upset because this chick talked about your mama? Haven't you heard your mama jokes before? I tell you, man, a lot of these chicks, man, who have this really close, bond with their mothers, especially they grew up in a single parent home. These girls, they have sort of a disdain towards men, for the most, not all men, but a certain type of guys who may remind them of their father, but they just feel like they have to defend their mother. You got dudes like that too. You got dudes who feel like they have to defend their mother against everybody. But dude, she said something about your mother. Doesn't mean you should go and beat her up and try to make her apologize to your mother. Your mother wasn't even there. But be that as it may, y'all go check the video out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll leave a link in the description and in the comment section, so make sure y'all go and check it out.